Hello, folks, and post Merry Christmas and New Year. Now it's 2021, and we got the brew here. This is Ron Grovis from Ron's Beer Reviews and Tools, and this is from Heineken. NA, no, non-alcoholic, from Heineken. See there, the familiar red star. Now try this. No, I haven't stopped drinking alcoholic beer. I just picked this up in case I have guests that don't drink alcohol, and they'll have the choice. These are served in 11.2 fluid ounces, so it's the metric system of Europe and other parts of the world. Heineken alcohol-free, established 1873. I do have some information, if I can find it here. Yeah. Heineken Brewery out of Amsterdam, and literally out of 190 other countries this brew is brewed in. 190 countries, that's something. 150 years ago, this was founded by Mr. Gerard Heineken. He founded it, and it just took off. And a lot of folks enjoyed his brew, and it's worldwide now, brewed in 190 countries. I don't have much information. It probably won't be much on this. Probably a kind of a short. My assumption is it'll be a short beer review, because the way it's brewed, non-alcoholic. I don't see the amounts of malts in this or sugars or so forth. All right, no further ado. I do have something. Even though it's non-alcoholic, I always have something. Beer nuts. I always have something in my stomach when I'm going to be drinking some alcohol. Very good. Okay. There's a glass. Draw the brew. Myself a drink of agua, water, Vasa, H2O. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. Oh, on this here, on their logo, the red star. That started in 1930. I don't know what color they had before that. Initially, before 1930, they did have a star. Couldn't find any information on the color, but the star at one point was white, and I think that was during the communist years, when the communist sign, which the red on their flag stood for their military might, and the sickle and hammer was for their working and farmers and all the laborers. And this was the red star was the military, but it was white and back to red. And that's what it is. So let's not put things on colors. I do have a glass. Trillium Brewing Company, Congress Street. I do like that brew, that beer there, that ale, that Congress Street ale. It is a New England juice bomb. It is delicious. All right, won't go talking into that much. All right, let's see what this is like. Any water vapors at all. All right. Now, Heineken has a dank flavor or a skunk flavor, people say, aroma-wise and taste-wise. So let's see if the non-alcohol does too. I've had non-alcoholic brews from a number of breweries, particularly Budweiser and Coors, and did not enjoy them at all. Even Anheuser-Busch had the 55 calorie and the 99 calorie. It wasn't flavorful. I mean, if you're going to drink something that you want for enjoyment, not necessarily just to quench your thirst, but for flavor, you would want something more. I'm seeing a lot of carbonation in this. Nice head on it, as you can see. You can pick up on the carbonation. So it has good combination. Kind of a strange odor, but I shouldn't say odor, the aroma on it. But the color is a nice color, golden yellowish. Maybe a little bit of maltiness. Not much, it is what I'm expecting though. Alright, bottoms up. Got some flavor to it. It's not that skunky flavor of a Heineken or dank flavors of the Heinekens. It leaves an aftertaste. There is some sweetness, graininess, bitterness. I was just thinking for a second with the alcohol content, but 0. It is crisp. You know you're drinking a beer. Although this has to have some thousandths of hundredths of a percentage of alcohol. Bread even has a small, minute percentage of alcohol in it. And this has to, when you have yeast and sugar, and this has to have, I mean, it's not enough to make it negligible to give it a number, but there has to be some in there. It would never ever get you tipsy or drunk. Well, practical purposes, it is 0.0. This would be much better on a hot day and it's cold and you're thirsty. It would be a refreshing drink that way there. But to sit down and say I'm going to have a nice glass of beer or ale, this wouldn't be for me. These are my taste buds, and I don't find this all that. I mean, it is refreshing, crisp and wet, and the flavor isn't terrible. It's just not overly flavorful. It's acceptable. Excuse me. There is a little bit of a sweetness to it. This one is brewed in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam. Now they have at the top, they're brewed in Holland. And a lot of people mistake Holland to be a country. Holland isn't a country. It's like a state or a county. Amsterdam is in the state of Holland. Holland is broken up into, I think, maybe 9 or 11 states. Holland is one of them. And because it's Amsterdam is in the Holland state, and the airport, and a lot of first things when you get to the Netherlands and you're in Amsterdam and some of the surrounding towns, you see the word Holland all over the place. And when I was in Amsterdam, if you see the signs of Holland, like in my state, you would see the state of Massachusetts. You know, if you live in the town of Lexington, Massachusetts, or Arlington, Massachusetts, that's the same thing with Amsterdam. Amsterdam is in Holland, the Netherlands. So Arlington is the town, Massachusetts is the state. United States of America is the country. Excuse me, got some good carbonation in this here. So same thing with the geography of Netherlands. Amsterdam is the city, Holland is the state, and the Netherlands is the country. I've heard a number of people calling it Holland, even on television, calling it Holland. All right, but anyways, enough of the geography. This is the brew. You see what it's like. Would I get this again? No. I don't know how many I'll even be drinking. Hopefully, other folks will drink it. It's not as flavorful. And my assumption would be that way, because that's what I felt with a lot of non-alcohol brews that I've had over the years. It has a crispness to it, so you know you're drinking a beer if you were blindfolded. You would know you're drinking a beer. And it had that kind of the malt sweetness that is there. Definitely far from cloyingly sweet, but it is there, knowing that's that maltiness of the beer that's there. A lot of carbonation. I'm not picking up on the aromas I thought I would. It almost seems like it's a low aroma of a brewery, of the maltiness. Have you ever been in a brewery, that aroma of the place? If you ever brewed beer at home or ale at home, very low. I won't run this long. I think this would be a long beer review anyways. My assumption was that it would go fast. But would I get this again? No, I wouldn't get this again. I would advise people, though, who want to drink non-alcoholic beer. This is one of the better that I've had. This is better than Anheuser-Busch had, or Coors, even Coors, or any other ones that I've had that had a non-alcoholic. There was one there for a while that was non-alcoholic. I couldn't drink it, just the flavor of it. But this one isn't bad. It's drinkable. And for people that don't want any alcohol in the beer and want to have that beer taste on their tongue, this would be the one to get. All right, so with that said, I hope you've all had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you made your resolutions and keep them for a year. Remember, if you make a resolution, you have to keep it for a year. People were talking about resolutions. The resolutions basically are a temporary something that you want to adhere to temporarily for a year, make it to next year, and make another resolution. People that have decided to no longer put things off and do them right away, or lose weight, or go on a diet, or to stop eating a certain thing, or to stop drinking, but it's for a year. All right, folks. Like I said, the virus is still around, and so watch out for your senior citizens and your family and your friends and your neighborhood, and stay in the Christmas spirit. Enjoy the new year, 2021. Ciao.